Shadow English like a pro. Boost confidence and fluency for total beginners. Why waking up at 4 a.m. will transform your life. 8 daily rituals. Waking up at 4 a.m. sounds extreme. Maybe it sounds impossible. Maybe it sounds crazy. But there is something powerful about this hour, something almost magical. A quiet hour, a private hour, a secret hour. An hour most people will never experience. At 4 a.m., the world is different. The noise of life disappears. The streets are quiet. The air feels still. There are no messages, no notifications, no rush, no chaos, no distractions. It is just you and your life, your thoughts, your dreams, your future. Most people wake up and start reacting. The alarm rings. They hit snooze. They wake up tired. They rush to get ready. They check their phone. They rush out the door. Their day controls them, not the other way around. But when you wake up at 4 a.m., the day feels different. You are early. You are ahead. You are leading, not following. The world sleeps, but you grow. The world rests, but you rise. The world pauses, but you move forward. Waking up at 4 a.m. is not about punishment. It is not about working harder. It is not about being perfect. It is about one simple thing: control. Your time, your energy, your habits, your life. Success does not start with motivation. Success starts with structure, discipline, consistency, a clear mind, a steady plan, a strong morning. Waking up early will not change your life by itself, but what you do with that time will. That is where the transformation begins. In this guide, you will learn 8 powerful daily rituals, simple rituals, beginner-friendly rituals, life-changing rituals. Rituals that train your mind, strengthen your body, build your confidence, and shape your identity. Rituals that take you from wishing to doing, from dreaming to building, from stuck to moving, from surviving to thriving. These rituals do not require talent. They do not require perfection. They do not require motivation every day. They only require one thing: commitment. Small steps, done every day, even when you don't feel ready. Consistency creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates identity. And identity creates permanent change. Before we explore the rituals, let's talk about something important: the mindset. Because waking up early is not just a habit, it's a message you send to yourself. I am serious about my life. I am in control. I am becoming better. I am not waiting. I choose growth.
Every morning at 4 a.m., you repeat this message through action. Not words, not ideas, not plans. Action. Success loves action. Growth loves action. Confidence loves action. Action builds the person you want to become. Many people say they want change, but they wait. They wait for the right moment. They wait for motivation. They wait until life becomes easier. They wait until they feel ready. But here is the truth: you will never feel fully ready. Change is uncomfortable. Growth feels strange. Habits feel heavy in the beginning. But you do not become strong by avoiding discomfort. You become strong by facing it, one day at a time, one morning at a time, one habit at a time. Waking up at 4 a.m. is the doorway. The rituals are the path. Your consistency is the vehicle. Your future is the destination. Now let's begin with the first ritual, the foundation. Ritual 1. Silence and stillness. When you wake up at 4 a.m., do not rush, do not run, do not immediately start working. Sit still. Breathe slowly. Feel the moment. The world outside is asleep, but your mind is waking. Your body is waking. Your awareness is waking. This silence is powerful. It resets your nervous system. It reduces stress. It clears mental fog. It creates space in your mind. Most people start their day with noise. They open social media. They check notifications. They absorb opinions. They consume information. Before they even think, they react. Before they choose, they respond. Before they begin, they feel overwhelmed. But you will be different. Sit still for 2 minutes, or 5 minutes, or 10. You decide. No phone, no music, just stillness. Focus on your breath. Inhale slowly, hold, exhale gently. Repeat. This is not meditation for experts. This is presence for beginners. Some thoughts will appear, some memories will appear, some fears will appear. Do not fight them. Do not run from them. Just let them pass like clouds, silent, soft, temporary. Silence teaches you something important. You are not your thoughts. You are not your fears. You are not your doubts. You are the awareness observing them. With practice, this ritual builds emotional strength, mental clarity, calm confidence. You start to respond to life differently, not with impulsive reactions, but with intention. Stillness is transformation. Not loud, not dramatic, not fast. Slow, deep, permanent.
Ritual 2. Hydration and energy activation. After silence, drink water. Simple, but powerful. Your body has been resting for hours. Your cells need hydration. Your brain needs hydration. Your muscles need hydration. Water wakes the body. Water activates energy. Water improves focus. Take your first drink slowly. Feel it. Know it is good for you. Then, move your body gently. Stretch. Roll your shoulders. Lift your arms. Rotate your neck. Breathe with each movement. This is not a workout. This is activation. You tell your body, it is time to wake up. It is time to grow. It is time to perform. This ritual builds connection between mind and body, not just physically, emotionally, spiritually. You feel alive, awake, ready. Ritual 3. Writing and reflection. Next, write. Not an essay, not a long diary, just a few simple lines. 3 sentences. What am I grateful for today? Who do I want to be today? What is one thing I will finish today? This writing creates clarity. It gives direction. It gives purpose. You are no longer moving through the day unconsciously. You are choosing your day. You are shaping your day. Gratitude builds a positive mindset. Identity builds character. Focus builds progress. This ritual trains your brain to think in a new way, not like a victim, but like a creator,
Not asking, why is life hard? But asking, what can I build today? Not waiting, what will happen to me? But deciding, what will I make happen? With time, this writing becomes a conversation with your future self, a record of your journey, a mirror of your growth. And one day you will read your old entries. You will smile, because you will see the transformation clearly. Not in one day, but one morning at a time. Ritual 4. Learning and mind expansion. Now you are calm, awake, focused. It is time to feed your mind. Read for 10 minutes or listen to something educational. Learn something new. This is not entertainment. This is education. This is investment. It can be about mindset, success, health, business, language, any topic that helps you grow. Learning early in the morning has power. Your brain is fresh. Your attention is strong. Your mind is open. You are not just consuming information. You are building identity. I am someone who learns. I am someone who grows. I am someone who invests in myself. Knowledge shapes thinking.
Thinking shapes decisions. Decisions shape habits. Habits shape destiny. Learning every morning becomes a quiet revolution inside you, a slow upgrade of your mind, like sharpening a sword, one stroke at a time. Part 2. The path of discipline and growth. You now understand that waking up at 4 a.m. is more than a habit. It is a declaration, a commitment, a personal promise. But habits need structure, discipline, repetition, and a clear routine. In this part, you will learn 4 more morning rituals. These rituals build strength, focus, momentum, and identity. Remember this. You do not rise to the level of your motivation. You rise to the level of your habits.
Ritual 5. Movement and strength training. After learning and reflecting, it is time to train the body. Not for the world, not for appearance, not for approval. For yourself. Your body is your vehicle for life. When your body is strong, your mind becomes strong. When your body moves, energy flows. When you sweat, stress leaves. Many people wait until later in the day to train, but later can easily become never. Meetings appear. Urgent tasks appear. People need you. Life interrupts. But at 4 a.m., nothing interrupts. It is your time, your space, your decision. Your workout does not need to be complicated. It does not need machines. It does not need a gym. It needs consistency. It can be simple. Push-ups, squats, planks, slow running, jump rope, yoga, stretching, light weights. Start small. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do not chase intensity. Chase consistency. Because consistency builds identity, and identity builds discipline. When you train early, something powerful happens. Your brain releases dopamine and serotonin. Your focus increases. Your confidence rises. Your mood improves. You begin the day with a victory. You already did something difficult. You kept a promise to yourself. And when you win the morning, you win the day. Ritual 6. Clean, prepare, and reset. After movement, refresh yourself. Take a shower. Cold water if you can. Warm water if you cannot. Cold water wakes the body. It sharpens the mind. It strengthens willpower. Warm water relaxes muscles. It gives comfort. It calms the nervous system. Choose what matches your level today. After you shower, get dressed with intention. Not carelessly, not lazily. Dress in a way that tells your mind, this day matters. My life matters. My time matters. Your environment also matters. Clean the space around you. Organize your desk. Make your bed. Place things where they belong. Many people ignore this ritual, but environment shapes behavior. Clutter creates chaos. Order creates calm. A clean space tells your mind, I am ready. I am focused. I am prepared. When your space is clean, everything feels easier. Thinking becomes clear. Working becomes smoother. Focus becomes stronger. A clear environment supports a clear mind, and a clear mind creates a productive day.
Ritual 7. Deep work and personal projects. Now your mind is focused. Your body is activated. Your emotions are stable. Your thoughts are clear. This is the perfect moment for the most important part of the morning. Deep work. Deep work is concentrated work, focused work, work without distraction. No messages, no multitasking, no switching windows, no scrolling. This work can be anything meaningful. Writing, studying, learning a skill, building a business, practicing language, planning goals, working on dreams. Deep work trains your brain to stay with the task, to think deeply, to resist distraction, to finish something. The world today is noisy. Attention is the new currency. Most people lose their attention to entertainment, scrolling, watching, reacting. But successful people protect their attention. They direct it. They control it. Deep work is rare, so deep work is valuable. Even 1 hour of deep work every morning can change everything. Your skills grow, your discipline grows, your confidence grows, your future expands. At 4 a.m., your mind is fresh. The world is quiet. Your energy is focused. This is not normal working time. This is building time, creating time, becoming time. Many people wish for a better life. Few are willing to build it. But you are here. You are reading this. You are already different. Ritual 8. Visualization and identity alignment. When the work is done, end your morning with the final ritual, visualization. Sit quietly again. Breathe slowly. Close your eyes if you want. Now imagine your future self, the best version of you, the strongest version of you, the happiest version of you.
Imagine how that version walks, talks, thinks, works, lives, acts. See that version clearly, not far away, not distant, not impossible. See that version as real, close, achievable. Now, ask yourself one question. What would the best version of me do next? The answer becomes your guide, your map, your compass. Visualization tells your brain what direction your life is moving in. Your brain begins to believe it. Your actions begin to match it. Your identity begins to shift. You are no longer becoming someone new. You are returning to the person you were meant to be. Many people try to change behavior, but behavior comes from identity. Change the identity, and the behavior follows. This ritual turns your morning routine into a transformation system. Not just habits, not just tasks, not just discipline. Identity building.
Every morning, you repeat a message. I am someone who acts with purpose. I am someone who grows. I am someone who creates. I am someone who takes control. I am someone becoming better every day. When identity and action align, change becomes natural, not forced, not painful, not temporary, but permanent. The shift begins. With these 8 rituals, you are no longer living on autopilot. You are no longer drifting. You are no longer waiting for life to change. You are changing it. One morning at a time. One decision at a time. One habit at a time. Some days will feel easy. Some days will feel heavy. Some days you will not want to wake up. But discipline is not doing what you want. Discipline is doing what you promised. The goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. Waking up at 4 a.m. does not instantly transform your life, but it transforms your direction. And direction determines destiny. In the next part, you will learn how waking up at 4 a.m. changes mindset, how it rewires habits, how it strengthens resilience, how it builds a new identity. Part 3. The inner transformation. Waking up early is not only about time. It is about transformation, a shift inside you, a shift in mindset, a shift in identity. At first, the change feels physical. You feel tired. You feel slow. You feel uncomfortable. But soon, the transformation becomes mental, emotional, spiritual. You begin to see life differently. You begin to see yourself differently. This part explains how waking up at 4 a.m. slowly reshapes who you are. Not in one day, not in one week, but little by little. Morning after morning, decision after decision. 1. The power of ownership. When you wake up early, you take ownership of your life. You are no longer controlled by the day. You control the day. Most people wake up because they have to. The alarm rings. Work calls. Responsibilities push them. But when you wake up early by choice, something changes. You are not reacting. You are acting. You are not pushed. You are leading. This builds a new internal belief. I am responsible for my life.
I am capable of discipline. I am in control. This belief is powerful. It influences everything: your confidence, your behavior, your relationships, your goals. People who take ownership move differently. They speak differently. They make decisions differently. They do not wait for the perfect moment. They create it. 2. The end of excuses. In the beginning, your mind will resist. It will say, "I am too tired. I will start tomorrow. I do not need this. I deserve more sleep. This is too hard." Your mind protects your comfort, but comfort does not create growth. When you wake up anyway, even when you don't want to, something powerful happens. The excuses lose power. Your mind stops controlling you. You start controlling your mind. One day, you will wake up and realize, "I no longer negotiate with excuses." This moment is a turning point. This moment changes identity. This moment marks the beginning of inner strength.
3. The rise of self-respect. Discipline creates self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, respect grows. Every time you wake up early, self-worth increases. Confidence does not come from motivation. Confidence comes from evidence. Evidence that you can trust yourself. You say you will wake up, and you do. You say you will train, and you train. You say you will grow, and you grow. Slowly, your brain forms a new identity. I am someone who follows through. I am someone who finishes. I am someone who can rely on myself. This kind of confidence is powerful. It does not depend on opinions. It does not depend on validation. It comes from within. 4. The quiet battle with yourself. At 4 a.m., there is no competition. There is no audience. No one is watching. No one is praising you. No one is pushing you. It is just you. This is where the real battle happens. Not against the world, but against your comfort, your laziness, your fear, your old habits. Many people can perform when others watch, but true discipline happens in silence. The world sees the results, but you live the process, and the process is what makes you strong. 5. The expansion of time. When you wake up early, you gain something precious: time. Time to think, time to plan, time to build, time to grow. Most people say they want change, but they have no time to change. No time to exercise, no time to learn, no time to dream, no time to work on goals. Time becomes an excuse. But when you wake up early, time becomes a tool, a resource, a weapon. You no longer chase time. Time works with you. 1 extra hour a day becomes 7 hours a week. 7 hours a week becomes 30 hours a month. 30 hours a month becomes 365 hours a year. That is more than 15 full days of focused work, 15 days of growth, 15 days of practice, 15 days of progress. And if you continue for years, the gap between you and who you used to be becomes massive. 6. The strengthening of willpower. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, your willpower becomes stronger. Like a muscle, it grows through use. At first, waking up early feels like a fight. It feels heavy. It feels unnatural. But with repetition, it becomes easier, automatic, normal. And then something interesting happens. You begin to apply this discipline in other areas of life. You make better decisions with food. You manage money better.
You finish tasks faster. You reduce distractions. You stop procrastinating. Waking up early becomes a training ground for character, for resilience, for self-control. You learn that you can do difficult things. You learn that temporary discomfort creates long-term strength. And once you learn that lesson, nothing feels impossible anymore.
7. The shift from consuming to creating. Most people spend their mornings consuming content, news, messages, entertainment. But when you wake up early, you have space to create. Ideas appear, thoughts flow, dreams become possible. You journal, you study, you write, you build, you practice, you plan. Instead of reacting to the world, you shape the world. Creators shape life, consumers follow. This shift is one of the most powerful transformations you will experience. 8. The birth of a new identity. Changing your schedule changes your life, but changing your identity changes your future. At first, you wake up early because you want to improve. Later, you wake up early because it is who you are. You no longer think, I should wake up. You think, I am the kind of person who wakes up early. I am someone who respects growth. I am someone who creates my own path. I am someone becoming better every day. Identity-driven habits are the strongest habits. They do not rely on motivation. They run automatically. When waking up early becomes part of who you are, discipline becomes natural. And at that moment, transformation is complete. The deep realization. There will come a morning when you look at the clock. It will say 3:59 a.m. You will smile. You will feel ready. You will feel strong. Not because waking up early is easy, but because you have grown. You did not just change your schedule, you changed yourself. You built patience, you built discipline, you built identity, you built momentum, you built confidence, you built a new life, one morning at a time. Part 4. The life you build when you wake up early. When you wake up early, something powerful happens. You stop reacting to life and you start leading it. You stop rushing and you start choosing. You stop surviving and you start creating. Most people wake up late and run. Run to work, run to tasks, run to obligations. Their day owns them. But when you wake up at 4 a.m., you take control. You decide the rhythm, you create the pace, you build the path. This final part is about the life waiting for you when you stay consistent. Not perfect, just consistent. A little bit every day, a little progress every morning, a little improvement every routine. That is how lives transform. Quietly, steadily, privately, before the world even notices.
1. You become someone you can respect. Confidence does not come from motivation. It comes from evidence. Evidence that you do what you said you would do. Evidence that you can depend on yourself. Evidence that you are growing stronger. When you wake up early day after day, you build trust with yourself. You begin to respect your own discipline. You begin to admire your own effort. You become proud of the small victories no one else sees. This becomes inner strength, unshakable, real. People may not understand your journey. They may laugh, they may doubt, they may ask why. But deep inside, you'll know the truth. You're not waking up early for perfection. You're waking up early for identity, for growth, for mastery, for the person you are becoming. And that person is worth waking up for. 2. Your productivity becomes effortless. When you wake up early, you get ahead of life. You start before distractions, before messages, before noise, before stress. Most people try to be productive when they are already tired. You do the opposite. You work when your energy is highest. You think clearly. You focus deeply. A task that takes 1 hour in the afternoon may take 20 minutes in the morning. This is the power of mental clarity. This is the advantage of silence. You stop forcing productivity. Productivity becomes natural, smooth, calm. You become efficient, not rushed. You work smarter, not harder. You do less, but accomplish more. This creates freedom. More time, more space, more life. 3. You gain time most people never see. Time is the most valuable currency. You can't buy more. You can't replace it. You can't pause it. But you can control how you spend it. Waking up early gives you hours others never use. Silent hours, creative hours, peaceful hours. These hours become your secret advantage, your edge, your quiet weapon. Some people wonder how others achieve so much with the same 24 hours. The answer is simple. They found hidden time. Time before the world wakes up. Time before responsibilities begin. This time becomes the foundation for a better life, a stronger mindset, a healthier body, a clearer purpose, a more meaningful day. Time does not control you. You control time. 4. Your mind and spirit transform. Silence is medicine. Stillness is clarity. Reflection is wisdom. When you wake up early, you meet yourself before the world interrupts. You hear your thoughts. You feel your emotions. You understand your needs. You stop running away from yourself. You begin listening. You begin noticing. You begin healing. You learn patience. You learn discipline. You learn presence. Your mornings become a ritual, a sacred space, a personal sanctuary. This is where your mindset shifts, from fear to confidence, from doubt to belief, from chaos to direction. You begin living with intention, not reacting, not drifting, not wasting. Your mind becomes calm, your heart becomes steady, your spirit becomes strong.
5. You build a life most people only dream about. Success is not luck. Success is built, brick by brick, habit by habit, day by day. Most people want a big result. Few want small, consistent effort. But the small effort is where transformation lives. Waking up early gives you the foundation to design a better life. Not by force, not through burnout, but through structure and purpose. You train your body. You strengthen your mind. You improve your skills. You protect your attention. You create opportunities. Soon, life feels different, clearer, better, aligned. You begin to attract better habits, better people, better choices, better outcomes. Success becomes natural, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. 6. A new identity begins. When you wake up early long enough, something beautiful happens. You no longer need to push yourself. Waking up early becomes who you are. You no longer fight old habits. You no longer struggle with discipline. You no longer negotiate with laziness. You are now the kind of person who shows up, who follows through, who improves, who builds, who leads. Identity creates action. Action creates results. Results create belief. Belief builds identity stronger. This loop becomes unstoppable. You become unstoppable. Final message. Waking up early won't change your life in one day, but it will start changing you, day by day, routine by routine, morning by morning. Small steps, small habits, small improvements. These build a powerful life, a meaningful life, a disciplined life, a life you are proud to live. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm rings, remember this: you are not just waking up early. You are waking up to your potential. You are waking up to your future. You are waking up to your power. The life you want is waiting at 4 a.m. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.